I'm a surfer and I'm a fisherman and I spend my time at the beach. And I think everybody who does knows that there is no beach in the world you can walk today that you don't see plastic. And if you look very closely, you'll see that the sand is in fact covered with microplastics. Microplastics are an enormous problem because they are everywhere. They're in our drinking water, they're in our air, they're not just at the beaches. These things are everywhere. They are now inside of our bodies. For me, that was kind of the epiphany of look what we have done to the planet. And I just thought we have to do better. So what is unique about Soleic? It is a plastic made from plants that biodegrades at the end of its life. We make specifically the plastic called a polyurethane. These are in everything. These are in car tires, these are in shoes, these are in foam seats, these are in raincoats. The first product that we ever made was a surfboard. Science is an abstract, theoretical view. It doesn't change the world. Products change the world. We have to make that jump. And we had a product, a surfboard, that we knew people would relate to.
We have all of these materials that we use today that personally I feel horrible using because I know that generations in the future, and even myself, is going to pay for this because of the generation of microplastics. With our materials, we wouldn't have that feeling anymore.
Soleic gets made from cradle to grave thinking about sustainability. The beauty of Soleic is that because it's biodegradable, it does not create persistent microplastics. When you put it into a natural environment, such as a compost pile, it will break down.
To make Soleic materials, science has to be at the core of what we do. And we are very good at the science that we do. We have PhDs and bachelors from high-ranking universities, all working on this problem from the molecular level to macro levels like composting.
Biodegradation and durability are two separate physical properties of a product. You can have a product like ours that is perfectly durable, but biodegrades in the right conditions.
I mean, the potential for Soleic is huge, from building and construction, automotive, fashion, apparel. And these are all areas where large volumes are used. We have the product technology that can fit. We need to find those partners who are interested and willing to work with us to make these things real.
People in my generation are really acutely aware of the world that we're coming into. I've grown up hearing about the plastic problem my whole life, and that's why I think we need to focus on the end of life, because we're taking care of the planet not just for us, but for future generations.
I want to give to my son a world where we're not destroying our environment.
When I imagine a world without microplastics, I imagine a world that, we could use all these materials with more or less no worries.
The old people like me are leaving this planet, and the young people who are going to inhabit this for the next few decades, they understand that they are the stewards of the planet, and it's up to them to be the change agents to make sure that this stuff is incorporated. And when I talk to them, I think they're ready to accept that challenge. Now's the time to hand the surfboard over to the next generation who will carry on.